Oh yeah, basically what it was. It was just meeting, introducing myself, saying what's up. I know
it's
it was
fine. I cleared out the stuff, but
no. I mean, honestly, I wish I would have been here earlier too. But
yeah, just what
I do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Is what it is.
Networking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, are you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Media Mixtape podcast. It is your boy Obi Jack sitting next to his brother Josh G.
What up, everybody? My bad. I know you're gonna pause. You don't usually pause all the time.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes
true.
you just keep going. So I'm like, all right,
to
cool.
keep you on your toes.
I'll just dance.
Yeah, we are back with another episode. Late episode this week, but not too late. You know, day late.
No one needed to know that except Jake felt the need to announce it. You know.
Well, we come out on Mondays in the morning, so it's
Sometimes,
like in the afternoon,
guess.
and
Sure.
probably gonna put it out tomorrow. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's a Tuesday release of the podcast, but
Yes.
got a little busy this weekend. But yeah, we're here, we're ready. As you could tell by the title, we're going to be discussing some potential, I guess you could say, spinoff
/ reboots.
Yeah,
that we
spinoff
wanna-
/ reboot ideas. I have a decent amount of spinoffs. I actually have like 7 or 8 ideas I wrote
think
down.
mine are more reboots. There's a couple spinoffs, but mine are more
There you
reboots.
go.
Kind of.
We'll mix it up a little bit then and have a good conversation about, hey, whether or not some of these movies we're talking about. And I think part of it is like we've seen so many movies try to get redone, and Jake and I sit there and go, why are you going to remake that one? You know, they should have done this idea.
Yeah, that's stupid.
You know?
Yeah. Nobody even wanted the first movie. So yeah.
We'll give some of our own ideas of what we think should happen. But what was the real reason why this came up?
Oh, so there's a story later on. We're talking about Ferris Bueller. I guess we could talk about it now. Ferris Bueller, they are talking about creating a spinoff of 2 characters that are in the original movie where Ferris, they go to the city, they give the Corvette to a valet. The 2 valets go and take it out for a joyride. It's obviously kind of it's the joke is like, oh shit, that's his dad's car, and they're not supposed to have it, and they're fucking taking it for a joyride.
Yeah.
So that film is gonna follow those 2 guys, but on the same day.
Yeah.
And there's still Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, and so it's still going to be back in that time period, which was the 90s or 80s.
80s or 90s.
And so it's going to be super interesting who they cast and all that stuff. It's going to be interesting as well.
Yeah.
But just a nice, like, kind of like, I guess, blast from the past kind of situation. Very interesting, very unique, I would say. A unique idea. And I think sometimes that works the best, the unexpected. Like, I think in Breaking Bad, right, like Better Call Saul wasn't necessarily an expected spinoff show.
Yeah.
If you watch Breaking Bad.
For sure. Like, if you really... You go, like, yeah, he was a big part of the show, but for you to go, we're going to have an entire new show based off of him, you go, what do you...
Why? Yeah, who even... And then it's a great show, right? People like it, right?
It's it just ended, and it's like one of the... People say it's like on par with Breaking Bad.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very interesting. So yeah, we're going to check that out, obviously, when it comes out. We'll talk about it maybe later in the show, maybe not. We'll see when we go back to our own spinoffs. But yeah. With that being said, that's later in the show. Jake has some news stories to get out of the way before we get into that stuff.
Yeah, starting off with, I didn't know, maybe I didn't know this, but Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, releases December 23rd on Netflix.
Glass Onion is what it's called?
Glass Onion is what it's called.
It's a sequel to...
Sequel to Knives Out.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be on Netflix, is my thing.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be another release in the movies.
That'd be interesting if it was in theaters. I think I'd be more interested if it was in theaters.
As much as I like going to the movies... When there's a movie I want to see that they say it's going to be on Netflix, I'm like, all right.
Really?
Score.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. Because when I'm home, I'm never going to watch a movie. I'm not going to watch and give my full attention. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to feel as into the story as I would in theater. I don't know what it is. I guess you just got used to that being endorsing, and I think you're also more worried about COVID and stuff and more conscious about that stuff.
But that's not, like I said.
Spending money.
Like I said,
at the theater all the time.
I got my A-list back.
Yeah.
Hey, what up? Sponsor us.
Yeah.
I got my A-list back, so I want to get my money's worth for sure. But also, there are certain movies where I go, yeah, I'd rather just quick, nice and easy, watch it at home.
There's certain movies, yeah, for sure. Like that movie Prey when I found out it was on Hulu.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, by the way. We were gonna review it maybe that week. We didn't. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
I want to see Prey. I'm glad it's on Hulu.
You know what? I'm watching it this week. I have a week off of school.
Same.
Watching it.
I don't have a week off school. Actually, school just started, so I'm the most stressed ever, actually, if you ask me. But aside from that, I still want to watch that movie, so I'm going to check it out maybe on Hulu. There's actually another movie I thought we should probably have maybe even reviewed, Jamie Foxx, Day Shift. I never heard about that.
It's
with
great.
Dave Franco. I heard great things about it. I haven't seen it. It's on Netflix. Yeah. I'm excited that one's on Netflix. I'm excited. So there are certain movies that I'm like, okay, cool. That sounds like a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
This one, I'm like, Glass Onion. I mean, first of all, I don't like the title. It sounds weird. Yeah. Obviously, there's some deep meaning to it, I'm sure.
I agree with that.
But Knives Out was more interesting to me than Glass Onion. And then on top of that, it's like, that movie was so good. I enjoyed it so much in theater that... Did I watch it in theater? Maybe not, actually. I might have been late to the party.
I think you were late. I think I told you, like, yo, it was sick.
Yeah.
Watch it. I'm not going to spoil it. And then you were like, holy fuck, this shit's great.
Maybe I watched it in theater. I don't remember. But either way, this is a movie you tell me Knives Out, so you go, I'm like, oh, cool. Can't wait to get to the theaters. It's on Netflix. I'm like a little bit disappointed, but hey, it's cool. It's cool. I'll probably still watch it. I'm not really super excited about it, though, because I'm definitely more curious about what is it going to be about.
Right.
I'm assuming it's not going to be about Ana de Armas' character. It's going to be about...
it's a completely new mystery.
It's going to be, what's his name? Daniel Craig's character.
Yeah. Doing a mystery. He's a detective.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
I just don't like the title, but I agree. I agree with that. I agree that I like that it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because I do want to watch it, but it's like, it's a murder mystery kind of, probably. Yeah. I don't necessarily need to see that on the screen. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, talking about the big Marvel movies you need to see. But even then, bro, AMC, I got the A-list. Step your game up. I've been going to theaters and the fucking volume's off and shit.
I agree.
What's happening?
I agree.
Volume's down. The lights are dim.
The same one every single time. It's either the lights are dim.
off.
What the fuck, bro?
What the fuck's going on, bro?
AC's off. Lights are dim. Sound is whack.
Yeah. It's been happening a lot recently.
It's never two of the three or three of the three. It's one of the three every single time.
Exactly. And it's been pissing me off.
Yeah.
AMC, get your shit together. I pay a certain amount of money a month.
I know we were in a pandemic and nobody was going to theaters.
And we take so much more. I've been robbing you guys, actually, really think about it, because I watch a movie a week.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely taking advantage of that. Hey, step the game up, man. Yeah. It's like ridiculous at this point. I got to go. Maybe I should just go to Dolby only, IMAX only and stuff. But
not every movie's in Dolby.
Exactly. It's facts.
Not every movie's in Dolby. And when I went to Dolby, that one didn't fucking have AC, bro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's getting ridiculous. You got to go to different theaters, though.
Yeah. We got
because you keep going to the same one, and that one's kind of whack.
That one is kind of whack. So, moving on, we get the first look at Pinocchio live action remake. Comes out on Disney Plus September 8th. If you want to have your nightmares haunted, Google this.
First look at Pinocchio in the live action remake. That's live action?
Yes.
How is that live action? He's a cartoon character.
He's gonna be animated. But yeah,
he's animated. No, that's that. No,
he's completely animated.
Don't say, oh yeah, no, it's cool.
Live action, it should be a fucking real puppet with an animated face. That's what I'm saying. With an animated face.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? But maybe they tried it and they were like, yo, this looks too creepy. But this also looks too creepy.
You said nightmares. I'm not really too scared of that. That one looks like innocent little Pinocchio.
I don't love it.
Is this the one? Have you seen that video? Is it the real voice of him?
Tom Hanks playing Pinocchio, right?
There's a video out there where
no.
His voice is like very flamboyant.
I don't even think it's Pinocchio. Is it Pinocchio?
It's Pinocchio. Yeah.
Father.
I want to go and explore the world.
Yeah.
And that was a really viral video that went out for a while.
That's not it. That's like a cheap
parody.
Yeah. I don't think it's a parody. I think
someone made a movie like that?
Someone made a movie, yeah. Because Pinocchio's out of copyright, so anybody can make a Pinocchio movie.
Someone made a bad movie of it, and that was just
someone made like a low budget bad movie of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
His voice sounded...
Let me go explore.
Yeah, his voice sounded interesting. But, so...
I don't like it. Fuck that, Disney.
It's whatever. It's Disney too, yeah.
Disney Plus, yeah.
Why even call it live action if he's gonna be animated?
Yeah, it's stupid.
It makes no sense.
But I mean, that's live action. Maybe they tried a real puppet.
So then don't do the movie. Scrap the fucking movie. That's what I'm telling you, Disney. But it's also Disney. It's gonna be Pixar probably.
It's probably good enough.
They're gonna be great.
No, I don't think it's Pixar. I think it's just Disney. But it's probably gonna be fine. I mean, Disney knows how to fucking make movies.
Disney knows how to make some fucking movies. And we've had like Alvin and Chipmunks wasn't bad. What?
Why that was your poll?
Well, because they're animated.
No, I know, but it just was like
they're not animated. I guess
we had that classic Alvin and the Chipmunks, so it
had like 7 movies in it. So I mean, people liked it.
It just was funny. I'm like,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sure, yeah,
that wasn't bad.
Yeah. I mean, we've had live action, animated work together. It's
just don't call it live action.
Yeah.
Did they call those movies live action?
It is though, because everybody else is real.
Yeah,
everything else is real, just not
Would you call SpongeBob's movie live action?
No.
David Hasselhoff's in it.
Yeah, but
The live action scene.
Yeah, it's a live action scene.
Yeah.
Unless if it's a cartoon, right?
Yeah. I actually haven't seen the new one, by the way. I'm talking about the OG, the only one that exists, actually. That's what I'm talking about. The one that actually matters. The only one that matters.
Right, because the new one had super weird animation, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen the new one. It's probably
I'm not going to watch it.
It's probably funny as fuck, though. Let's be real. That first SpongeBob movie cured me from sickness. I told you this story on the podcast?
Multiple times.
I was cured from sickness by that first SpongeBob movie. I was throwing up, car sick.
This is Josh's anecdote for like laughter is the real medicine.
I was so nauseous, laid down in bed and enjoyed a good laugh as 10 years old watching the SpongeBob movie, and I fucking was cured from my sickness.
I don't doubt it. It's just funny.
It's what happened.
You bring
it's
it
what
up
happened to me. It's not.
You're
not.
like,
There's nothing to
SpongeBob,
doubt. It's a true story.
If you're fucking feeling sick,
watch SpongeBob and laugh your ass off. Yeah. As a 10-year-old.
Speaking of animations, though, moving on. Dragon Ball Superhero opens up to $21 million at the domestic box office.
Yeah.
It is the biggest anime opening since Pokemon, the first movie.
So I was wondering why so much like I play Fortnite. Unfortunately, I don't want to be judged by that, but I play Fortnite, and there was a bunch of there's Dragon Ball Z skins right now. I'm like, what's happening? What's the resurgence of Dragon Ball Z? It's so random.
Yeah.
So a movie came out.
Yeah, a new movie came out. But I think it was also because doesn't Fortnite have a gang of shit like Star Wars and Avengers? And
Yeah, but typically it's when they're promoting something. You know what I mean? Like someone's trying to promote something, so they do the Avengers because a new Avengers movie's coming out.
I saw a clip of gameplay. I'm like, what is even this game
Fortnite?
anymore?
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks dick. Fortnite sucks. I hate it.
What is it?
I play it all the time, but I hate it. It's so
Dude, a guy was playing as Goku.
Yeah. And he Kamehameha guy?
He was swinging.
Did you hear some guy on TikTok called
Kamamimame? Yeah, Kamamimame. Bro, I've seen a bunch of them. And people are like, what the fuck?
How do you not know
That's just crazy. That's
generation, yeah.
Generation.
They're trying to pronounce what it's spelled.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a
well, first of all,
it's not even
it's not even that.
What?
Kamamimame is not even the spelling. You know what I mean?
You're not even trying.
You're not even trying.
Yeah.
You're just,
You didn't even try to read,
you just saw a couple M's and you're like, Kamamimame, fuck it. It is what it is.
It's probably not even pronounced Kamehameha. But they say it in the show like that, right?
Yeah, it's Kamehameha, yeah. It's not hard. If you read it, it's not hard. But
anyways. So basically, let me just
this is what I'm saying.
Break down
This is what I'm saying. This is that clip I saw. It was Goku. He was swinging from trees.
Sure.
Like he's fucking Spider-Man.
I'll tell you why. Yeah.
Goes down.
No problem so far with this, by the way.
Like he's trying to get to somebody to kill them. Drops down, kills him with a lightsaber.
Yeah. Okay. So
what the fuck?
So Fortnite they sell out a lot, obviously, and so as long as they make some money off of a collaboration, they don't give a fuck about gameplay. Right. So they used to do this very early in Fortnite when I was playing, early in the first few seasons. I still play, but first you see they would bring this big ass sword and nothing to do with really, and maybe it did have something to do with the movie or something, but I don't recall it connecting with the movie at the time.
Yeah.
It was a big ass sword and everyone would go and find this one sword on the map and it was fucking impossible to kill this person. They'd be able to block fucking bullets. Yeah. It was a big ass sword. Only one person can have it in the entire lobby. And they would be OP.
Fire, though.
It'd be OP as fuck.
Right, but that's fire. I think that's fire.
It sucked dick because when you fight that guy 1v1 at the end of the fucking match, you're like, are you shitting me? I can't do it. I'm building a ramp. I'm building a whole tower, a fort. I'm building a fort. The game's called Fortnite, and this motherfucker goes, my fucking fort crashes down, and I die from fall damage. It's ridiculous. So I used to get annoyed at that stuff.
Right.
And then they started implementing bots into a game. So they have just computers randomly kicking it with AKs, and if you accidentally crash into them with your car, they get mad at you and they just start blasting you from far away until you kill them. It's like, bro, I'm also fighting real people, and now I'm fighting bots. It's ridiculous.
Right.
And they got sharks in the water. So if you're close to the water, a shark will jump out of water and eat your ass for no reason. It's like, come on, let me play Fortnite.
Right.
So then they took out building, which so there's building and there's no building. So there's two options.
Yeah.
You can build, no build, whatever. So that changed the game up a little bit. I play no build now because I just suck dick at building. So it's easier to play no build. So playing no build.
Yeah, maybe I can fucking play Fortnite.
Everything was fine, but before they changed the no build, they implemented superheroes. It was Avengers and shit.
Yeah.
And that's when I decided to stop playing Fortnite forever.
Right.
Because I was playing and people would just have the fucking Green Lantern ring and shit and they would jump up in the air and I'd be kicking in the house do fucking chilling looking for my fucking loot. Just getting shot by some Green Lantern from 3 rooms in because he's just lasering me with this fucking Green Lantern ring or something. It's what the fuck, dude? I can't. There's nothing I can do as a player to defend myself against this shit. So
and then that's a skin you have to buy, right?
Obviously, not a skin you have to buy. It's something in the game, so everyone can get it. So Fortnite the skins don't matter really.
Right.
It's just how you want to look.
Right.
It really just depends on what's in the game. So if you're taking advantage of that shit, so whatever.
okay, yeah.
So when people started doing that shit with the Avengers stuff, I started getting annoyed. The Star Wars stuff, lightsabers, I thought it was kind of hard, but because really,
That's
it's like,
cool, though, 'cause
if I'm
that's cool.
axing someone up
Hand-to-hand
close,
combat, yeah,
you're still hand-to-hand combating,
Right,
you know.
right.
So it was still kind of cool.
not crazy. It's
with
not
the
crazy to have a
lightsabers.
lightsaber.
And then for some reason they kept the lightsabers in the game for a while. They took them away when they initially had Star Wars, and then for recently they have them back. And like Darth Vader's a bot where he's just walking around with fucking clones, and if you walk into him, good fucking luck, bro. He's gonna fuck you up. So it's been pissing me off with that shit. So then they added Dragon Ball Z skins.
Right.
Now they have this Kamehameha thing where it's like if you pick it up, you just use it and you fucking fly up in the air and you guys fucking like Kamehameha and you
Right.
fucking hit someone.
That's kinda hard, though.
One shot, something, that's it, bro. They're done pretty much. So it's
Right.
like it's okay. It doesn't. It's like it doesn't happen in the game that often.
Right.
But it will happen in the game a decent amount to a point where you're like, what the fuck, dude? If you're not
Yeah.
playing with a squad of people, it's annoying to just deal with that one person, who has a Kamehameha. So that was a
Yeah.
long-winded way of saying they've implemented shit into the game. It's just fucking annoying as shit. And it is
Yeah.
kind of funny though when you watch like it'll be like Goku fighting fucking Darth Vader with Rick and Morty next to him, like
Right.
you know, like it's ridiculous.
It's like
it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
play
when you
Fortnite.
go to like, did they sell out? It's like fucking absolutely.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
without
I'll
a
be
doubt.
a Dallas Cowboys player, and while my teammate is a fucking anime character, or my
Yeah.
other teammate's a fucking
Insane.
Superman, it's ridiculous. Or
But I mean,
Spider-Man.
like,
so the swinging thing, there's a grapple gun. That's why I was saying about he probably was swinging with a grapple gun. It goes on his hands like a glove.
Right.
You only have 30 times.
I
you
thought
can
it was a
use
Spider-Man thing.
They used to have Spider-Man gloves too, yeah. But they
Yeah,
changed
but-
it to grapple gun now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, he's fucking Goku being Spider-Man with the fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
You
It's a
know?
long-winded way of saying, yeah, the game kind of fucking sold out big time. But if you know,
I guess. I mean, in reality, it's not. I mean, it's fine. I guess.
well, that's why I tell my friends when I play with them. Like, I mostly play because my girlfriend plays.
Right.
And then I also like, cool, I'll play with my homies too, catch up. Hey, how was work? How was your fucking day?
I tried it.
That's why I play.
I tried it, but
Yeah.
building is just too fucking
I
hard.
play for the social aspect of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just being able to talk to my homies and shit. You know? So
I'm not good at those games. So
it's tough, yeah. But you gotta play though. You gotta suck. You know what I mean? You have to be okay sucking for the first few weeks you play.
I just feel like because then
gonna
you
be a
do
year,
it for the social. You do it for that, but then you play a lot, right?
You play every day.
That's what I'm saying.
Playing every day.
I can't play every day.
You can.
I mean, I can, but I can't.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get you.
Anyways.
You could if you wanted to, yeah. But
I think
you
I
make
would get
time for
bored.
it.
I get bored, and if I sucked for that long, so for a year, I'd fucking. There's no way I would be.
I knew
I'd quit in
someone
like 2 weeks.
I knew someone whose dad used to play video games every fucking day. Like he was in his 40s, had a full-time
Yeah.
job, would get home and would just play every day. With his homies,
see,
with
I
his
can't.
cousins from far away. It's cool.
I can't do that, bro.
You know? It's cool. Especially if you're a responsible adult paying your fucking bills, who cares?
No, it's not. I'm just saying, like, I can't every single day go like I'm gonna be back on this. Like, you know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. You have to have like if you're close friends, that like the group of close friends that you have, if they all were like, hey Jay, come on, I'm not pussy, bro.
Yeah.
Play some fucking Fortnite, you'd hop on. Eventually. You cave in to
here
the
and
pressure.
there, like here and there, but like not every day. If they were like, "Hey, we're going on again, fucking 7 p.m." I'm like, all right, I'm good, bro. Like, it's been twice this week. I'm chilling, bro. Like, you know, we're gonna watch
that's
some
fair.
fucking TV.
I'm similar though. My squad will hit us up, and I'm like, not today, bro.
Yeah.
Not today. It happens. It happens. Not today, and I feel it.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we totally
Weird
totally
tangent.
sidetracked
Go ahead.
into
So
like,
shout out to Dragon Ball Z. But so movie, are you gonna watch it or what?
I don't know. It's because I've
You're a
been
Dragon Ball Z fan.
I know, but I've been out of the loop for so long.
Yeah.
There's like fucking so
You
many
missed the
different
last few
versions.
seasons, I'm sure.
No, I mean there's like fucking hundreds of things that I probably missed, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and
I've never
movies and fucking sagas and all this
I've
shit.
never
that
been
I
much of a
missed.
fan, but it is. I mean, they call it Dragon Ball Z anime, but it feels like a cheap, right? It's like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. I feel like it's like a. If you say I watch anime and you're a fan of those shows,
I think
you're
they
not
were
really
just,
a fan of anime,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That's how anime people are?
Yeah. You definitely like. Yeah, like the
Our barber watches Naruto.
Naruto's not that. I think if you watch Naruto, people go, okay,
Respect.
that's
a good one.
That's legit.
That's like a
But Dragon
beginner's
Ball
guide.
Z, yeah. But Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon was kind of like mainstream. They're like, yeah, everybody fucking watched that shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody
doesn't really
watched it.
count.
Yeah, it doesn't really count. Like everybody did.
Like you watched an anime for sure.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
watch an anime, they'll give you your credit. You watch an anime.
yes,
But you're not an
But
anime
you're not
fan.
a fan, yeah.
Yeah.
and I wouldn't even argue. I'm like, I don't fucking.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Actually. Hey, anime fans, don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so
I don't want to disrespect because I think it's really cool that
I
people
do.
have those shows.
Dragon Ball Z, that series, I fucking loved it. Like,
Yeah.
sick as fucking.
No, and I'm
series.
sure they have sick ass shows. I'm sure they're all dope. It's just like, to me, it's so, when you tell me that I'm going to, we've talked about it all the time. I just can't watch shows. So you're telling me I got to watch 1,000 fucking episodes. I'm just not appealing to me, bro.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok the other day where they were like, if you want to start with Dragon Ball Z, here's your list, and it was like this long ass list.
1992, the first episode
This series,
of fucking,
watch all these episodes, skip these, skip 40 through fucking 80.
Yeah.
What?
Why?
They're like, because these are filler episodes. That's what he kept saying.
Yeah.
These are filler episodes. I'm like, but I feel like,
So what happened?
yes.
I want to know what happened in those episodes.
But you know what I like? Because of Dragon Ball Z, there's like an episode where an entire episode is like Goku's in his head and he's like powering up. Like the entire episode.
What the fuck, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like there's nothing goes on in that entire episode.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. But if you're an anime fan out there, give us. You know what? If you're an anime fan out there and you somehow came across this clip or this podcast, hit us up in the comments or on social media, wherever. Let us know the anime that you want. The guys who have never watched anime before, really.
Yeah.
Let us know the anime to watch. Maybe Jake and I will consider watching it together. Rolled hands and everything.
There's like, I know there's one.
I like you didn't even react to that. I said we'll hold hands and everything while we watch it together.
There's one that I fucking know. They say everybody like, oh, watch fucking
Dragon Slayer?
No, it's not Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer,
One Punch Man,
Naruto, One Punch Man, fucking, they have so many.
Attack on Titan.
I
think that people go, yeah, watch that one and you'll fucking be hooked.
I heard Naruto's like, watch that one.
The homies like Johnny and Haido
Barbara
are like super into anime.
Really?
Yeah.
Our Barbara's been watching Naruto.
I just can't. Again, I can't with shows, bro. And then if a show has a fucking 500 episodes,
I'm already out.
Fuck out. I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm. Give me 10. I'll be good.
Moving on from that, though, Top Gun Maverick. Yes, it's still in the fucking news, bro.
Another update?
Top Gun Maverick passes Avengers Infinity War.
Wow.
To become the 6th highest grossing film at the all-time domestic box office, bro.
Domestic. That's everyone. That's the fucking world.
It's not.
It's domestic here?
That's US, yeah.
What's all
worldwide?
Oh, my bad. Domestic. Yeah, because
easy to get those confused.
I was gonna say, no fucking way. That many people give. Actually, as I said it and it came out of my mouth, I was like, "There's no way anyone in China has fucking watched Top Gun Maverick."
Yeah, or
fucking any country.
Yeah, any country.
Any other country.
Doesn't fuck with the
I don't even pick
US.
up China. I'm just saying, like, there's no fucking way anyone gives a fuck about Top Gun, except for America.
Yeah.
Like Canada's not watching, Mexico's not watching. I doubt those fucking
Canada
countries.
maybe.
I just doubt those.
Because Canada goes like, we're cool.
It's not
bros.
I'm not saying that these countries hate America.
No, I'm saying
I'm saying the world doesn't give a fuck enough about.
You know who
Tom
probably
Cruise
watched
and
it a
Top
lot?
Gun.
Australia.
Really, I was literally about to say Australia. I doubt they watched it.
No, bro, Australia, for whatever reason, a lot of their...
Fuck with American shit?
Yeah, they fuck with American shit.
I fuck with Australian shit. You know what?
Dude, like my fucking favorite podcast is from Australia.
I used to mention all the time, like, I'm down to live in Australia. You know, I got to visit first to see if I'm actually down.
Nah, fuck that.
But I'm down. Bro, but I got terrified.
They had the fucking spiders like this big,
obviously.
bro.
But
you
I
are
got
the worst person to go
Yes, you're right.
live in
Facts.
that fucking...
Well, if you live in the fucking big cities, I'm sure you don't
fam.
run into them that much.
Bro.
That much.
There's fucking videos of them fucking coming out of toilet seats and shit.
But I heard it gets so hot there. That's why 90% of people live on the coast because it's so hot.
Yeah.
In the rest of Canada. I mean, Australia. But what I was saying was, what terrified me was some guy being like, he gave me a YouTube video of like 10 reasons to not live in fucking Australia. And one of them was, you are so far from everybody else, it's not even fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, if you really think about this shit.
Oh, you want to go to a different city?
Good luck.
2 days.
2 days for a new city. Yeah, cities in general, for sure.
But I'm saying,
you
like,
want to drive across Australia? Good fucking luck. 17 fucking years. And then they're like,
Bro.
you want to fly to America? 20 fucking hours of flying or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then
24. It's like a whole day, bro.
And then if you want to fly to like Asian countries, it's far as shit
yeah,
too.
anywhere.
And then
Really.
the only place you could really travel to, New Zealand, which is Australia 2.0.
Yeah.
It's baby Australia.
Yeah, like, yeah. I'm trying to think of an example.
That's
It's
what scared me. Is like that's why they call it land down under. That's why I say it's like
Let's see.
a lot of Australians leave and never come back because it's like, bro, you're so far from the world. It's fucking terrifying. And if you have friends in America, or you have friends and family in UK and everywhere else, it's like you even trying to FaceTime people is like, good luck, bro. 6 a.m. is like fucking some weird ass time for us.
So for Sydney to Melbourne,
Yeah.
it's a 9-hour drive.
Yeah. That was like two of their biggest cities ever.
Yeah, it's like...
And they're closest, right?
Yeah, they're like the closest to each other.
9-hour drive?
Yeah.
So it's like going from here to like...
Texas.
Northern California.
From Cali to Texas.
Yeah. But like Northern
Cali
California.
to Texas, but like the beginning of Texas.
like
you
here to
just passed
Oregon.
the border of Texas to
Yeah.
get.
It's like here to Oregon.
Yeah.
Ish.
All right, chill, bro. We know you fucking.
Yeah, I've been there, so I know. I would know. That's crazy. Yeah. So that's the only thing. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck? When do we ever leave LA? You know what I mean? When do you ever fucking leave LA, bruh? Actually, you leave a lot.
Yeah, I leave a lot. I do leave a lot.
You travel once.
Well,
a year
no,
and
I
shit.
mean not that
You know
much.
what I'm saying? You don't
I
travel
do
that
it once
much.
a year though.
You fucking live in that city. You live there, bro.
Yeah, like
the only thing is
if you told me to go like fucking hey, let's drive to Ontario, I'd be like fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm not going.
Even that, it's like an hour.
Yeah, that's an hour away.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you don't travel that fucking much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To really bitch about it, but at the same time, yeah, Australia scares me because it's so fucking far. Why did we bring up Australia?
Spiders.
Oh yeah, no one gives a fuck about Top Gun except for us, which makes sense.
So domestic box office 6 all time. Avengers: Infinity War, bro.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
What do you mean?
What is
pretty
that
good?
worldwide though? I'm curious now. What's the top 10 worldwide?
Let's see.
Now I want to know. Because when you were mentioning it, I'm sure you said domestic multiple times. I just didn't listen. Because I want to know now, does Top Gun even come in the conversation of like top 15, top 20, top 30? Because I was way more impressed when I was thinking that it was top in the world. Let's do it. Top 10
Avatar.
movies.
2
Worldwide?
billion. Yes.
Fuck.
Number 1. 2
What
billion.
the fuck about that movie, bro? That's crazy.
It was huge when it came out.
I know,
dude.
but I still can't fathom that. It's crazy.
Okay. 2, Avengers Endgame, 2 billion.
Fuck, bro. That movie's so
2.7.
good. So
3,
good.
Titanic, 2.2.
Makes some sense, yeah.
4.
That's crazy. But I guess that was a worldwide thing, right? When it happened,
I mean, yeah, it was.
that was like, holy shit! What a fucking
Holy
boat
fuck.
sank.
The biggest movie of all time. This is obviously adjusted for inflation.
Jack Rose didn't fucking leave room for Jack on the fucking door.
She
What
definitely
the
could have fucking
fuck?
scooted over.
The whole world in different and a million different languages were saying.
Yeah.
She definitely could have fit his ass on that fucking
Move
door.
over, fucking. So 4, Star Wars Episode 4, 2 billion.
Star Wars?
Yeah,
Episode 4?
I mean, no, episode 4, not episode 4. Sorry,
was
episode
like,
7.
oh,
Sorry,
there's a 4.
Episode 7, the new one with Ray.
That was
was huge.
That was good. That was good too.
Yeah,
that was a good
that
movie.
was huge.
At that point, it's like everyone heard about Star Wars. Everyone knows about it. Yeah.
So 5, actually, dude, Top Gun's on this list. It's not in the top 10, but it's on this list.
Okay, sure. 5.
5, and Avengers: Infinity War, 2 billion. Spider-Man: No Way Home, 1.9.
Good fucking movie.
Jurassic World, 1.6. Insane. I have not
Wow.
even fucking.
I'm not gonna watch that movie. I'm actually not gonna watch that movie.
8, The Lion King, 1.6. The recent one, Beyonce and fucking Josh Gambino. Pretty average. So for it to be that high, but I guess.
I mean, it makes sense that why people go watch it at least one time. You know.
The Avengers, first Avengers, 1.5. Furious 7, 1.5. Frozen 2.
We gotta do watch that fucking movie, huh?
At 11. So Furious 7 was the 10th movie. At 11, Frozen 2, 1.4.
All
At 12, Top Gun Maverick,
Wow.
1.4.
So China and everybody is watching this fucking movie. Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder why. If you're from a different country watching Top Gun, like, why do you give a fuck?
Then it's Avengers, Black Panther.
I'm not saying you can't. I want to make sure I'm emphasizing that. I'm not saying no one can. Like, I'm not
It's
saying
just
that-
surprising and it's that
It's
high.
just surprising because feels a very American movie.
Yeah, because we make bangers, bro.
Tom Cruise feels like a very
we
American
make
actor.
bangers, bro.
he's
We're the
also
center.
not-
America's the center of the world, bro.
Also, yeah. I mean, epicenter of the entertainment world.
No, just in general. Everybody's like, what's America doing? Yes,
I
bro.
don't think Australia gives a fuck that much about what we're doing.
They do, bro.
Oh, you already the UK.
They do. Entertainment-wise and everything.
That's what
bro.
I'm saying entertainment, but that's why it makes you feel more. It makes you feel
Nobody's
more
making moves unless they know what the fuck America's doing, bro.
I feel like this is so funny. It's so funny how you do have America. I do have America. I fuck America, but I do have American pride.
Yeah, I'm
the same
telling you,
time.
bro. Like,
It's like I'm still like, hey man,
Yeah, we are the center.
We got LA, we got New York, but then at the same time, bro, Europe has so much fucking beautiful.
no,
places.
they do. I'm fucking trying to move there, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I love France and I love
Europe
Europe
is the epicenter,
and-
bro.
Yeah,
Europe
no,
is
it's
the
not.
world.
It's not, bro. It's
Europe
not.
is the shit,
It's
though.
not because think about it. Think
No,
about
this,
it. Right?
this is why it is. This
It's
is why
really
it is.
like France, Italy. When the countries that you're thinking about is like
Yeah.
France, Italy, and the UK.
Sure.
It's kind of it,
Mm-hmm.
but we still fucking dominate everything, bro. When it comes to government, when it comes to,
Government.
I'm not saying like we're fucking.
saying money wise.
No, not money wise. I'm not even saying money wise because we're not the richest country. But what I'm saying is, people go, okay, yeah, like when movies get made in the world,
Sure.
they go, what the fuck is America doing?
How's America gonna feel about this?
Yeah,
one?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
You
get
know,
you. I get you.
Test the waters.
I
living
get
with
what you're
America.
saying. I get what you're saying.
So that's what I mean.
Let's reach out
That's
to-
what I mean. I'm not even saying
President
we're.
Biden real quick.
I'm not saying we're the smartest. I'm not saying we're the richest. I'm not saying any of that.
I get
I'm
what you're saying.
saying
Yeah.
people go.
Yeah, this place sucks.
It's like It's like you're
so
a
dope.
child, and you go, this is like test to see if mom's angry.
That's why I tell
You know what I mean?
That's why I tell people all the time. I'm like, yeah, we want to get into the politics and shit. Yeah, fuck America. I get it, bro.
Right.
But when you really think about the day to day,
Yeah.
waking up every day, this is the shit, man.
Biggest celebrities.
We can say fuck America on this podcast and it's still going to be uploaded.
But I'm saying, even
to Apple Podcasts.
this is what I'm saying. You think about like
Yeah, no, it's
education, right? People go, yeah, we're not the smartest country,
It's not
but
canceled by bragging about America, okay? It's not popular to brag about America nowadays.
okay, people go like, yeah, we're not the smartest, right? But how many fucking British, like people from all the other countries come to America to go to college?
Yeah, but it's like, is it because we have good schools?
Yes.
Which we do have good schools. But
do have
or
good
is it
schools.
because
I'm
or is it
just
also
saying-
in part because we have popular schools?
That's what I mean, though.
know what I'm saying?
But this is what I mean. Is like we have what people want still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got the juice, bro.
Yeah, the juice. Well, I think also part of it is I think it all goes back to the entertainment, us being the center of the entertainment world.
Yeah.
Because I've always said this, growing up, for some reason I want to pick a house. I want a house
picket fence.
with a white picket fence and a
Right.
basketball hoop over my garage. Why? Because every fucking movie I watched growing up had that.
Yeah, it's like the
I never
classic.
once in my life lived in a house that was like that. But I've
Yeah,
always
never.
driven by houses like that and been like, wow, I'm jealous of that house. Why?
Wow,
Who gives
that
a
house
fuck?
is cool.
Why would I even want
Yeah.
that?
Obviously, it's not practical. I got to park right there.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But I do. I want the house. So it's like, it's interesting. I think it's because we're the epicenter of entertainment.
Everything, bro.
We've now become the epicenter of other things as well. Like people want to come to live in America because of the movies they watch. Oh, America looks really nice to live there. You know?
Yeah, and you know, as much as we go, yeah, the politics have been kind of whack, and obviously
Yeah.
it's been kind of a shit show the past, 4 to 6 years.
Wow. Yeah.
It's still fucking a great country to live in.
Yeah, it is for sure.
So, anyways, we're getting a weird tangent.
A little bit of a
We're getting real
America
political
rocks
today.
tangent
So
there.
shout out to Top Gun Maverick. Surprising. It's a great movie, and I watched it twice, so I rarely do
I gotta
that.
watch it again.
I rarely do that.
Is it still in theater? Nah.
I think it is. I think they're still having it in IMAX. So, but shout out to Tom Cruise. Shout out to. Is it a bunch of Scientologists fucking watching this movie? Is that what it is?
No, shout out to the fact that he made this
Nah,
sequel.
no, it's a great movie. It's a fucking great movie.
Shout out
When it came out, I was like, this is it. This is
Exactly.
idiotic. Nobody wants this.
Yeah.
And it's one of the biggest fucking movies of all time.
Which is a great segue into, again, we're not going to talk about it now, but a great segue into our topic for today of like, hey, about
the
sequels
next three
and stuff.
stories that we're getting into are all sequels / reboots, so we'll talk about it. Ryan
Nice.
Gosling has been cast alongside Margot Robbie in an Ocean's 11 prequel.
Have they seen some clips of them in Barbie and they're like, you know what? Let's
Nah,
do
I think
this
they're
thing.
just the it actors right now.
Are they the actors? Ryan Gosling hasn't acted in like 7 years.
What do you mean, dude?
I
He's
feel
been in a
like-
gang of movies.
He's in Gray Man. Name
in
another
Gray
one.
Man.
Name another one.
Blade
Name
Runner.
another one faster than that.
Blade Runner 2049.
When was that?
That was like 4
That
years
was like
ago.
4 years ago. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
3 years ago.
So
2 years ago.
5 years ago?
Yeah, but everything's been on Frozen.
Yeah,
'cause
for
of-
sure. I just feel like Ryan Gosling hasn't been like the shit recently. If The Notebook came out in 2019, then I'll agree with you. You know what I mean? But it's not like he's fucking been killing it recently.
Get it, bro. You think it's a classic.
It's a classic movie. But also, what's that movie where he's like dating that girl, the doll? She? No, that wasn't. that
No,
wasn't
no,
him.
it's called.
There was a movie though. He's dating a doll.
The real.
I don't remember what it's called.
Lars' girl or something like that. Lars's.
I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. But shout out to that movie by Ryan Gosling where he's dating a doll. That was a good movie as well. And I'm saying he's made some good movies, but has he been killing it lately? I don't think he's been dominating lately.
I think it's just everybody knows. So
He's not the eight actors, I'm saying. Even Margot Robbie. She hasn't really been killing it in the last 2 years. But yeah, you're right. Shit's been on pause for 2
Yeah,
years.
it's been on pause. And
You're right,
Margot
you're right.
Robbie's like one of the biggest
Margot
actors.
Robbie.
now.
That's why I'm not questioning Margot Robbie. I'm
She's
questioning
definitely been
Ryan
acting a
Gosling.
lot. Suicide
For
Squad,
sure.
all that
I'm
stuff.
not questioning Margot Robbie. I'm questioning Ryan Gosling being the it guy.
I don't think he's that good looking either.
Oh my God. Here we go.
I'm just saying.
Here we
I
go. We
don't,
said it last time, bro.
I'm just saying. And I told Karina about it, and she's like, yeah, I don't get it either.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's like, Notebook is like, he's attractive because of like the romance in that.
Yeah. Exactly. He's only attractive.
I'm like, and yeah, he's buff, but like,
You're only rooting for him because it's like, man, like he was dealt a bad hand kind of
Right,
thing,
right.
you know,
Right.
in his life and with the relationship he was with. And
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So
I don't think he's good looking, bro.
he's all right. I mean, he's better looking than me. So I'm not gonna say anything.
But yeah, don't Ocean's 11. We started. We were talking
Sure.
about
Well, I mean, yeah.
No,
What are we doing?
stop, bro.
What are we doing?
Stop.
What are we doing?
Stop. It's
Also-
like, how many fucking Ocean's movies are there?
But also, there's not that many. I thought when I heard Ocean's 10 or whatever, or 8, I thought that was the 8th movie. I was like, what? Where's the first 4, 8? Where's the first 7 Oceans?
Right.
It's not what it is. It's how many of
it's
them
Ocean's
are.
11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's
Yeah, yeah.
13.
It's how many of the.
and then Ocean's 8. So
That's
that's
how many
4.
of the group is, right? Is that what it is?
I think, yeah. I don't
Something like that.
know. But just stop making them.
Yeah.
Make a new fucking.
I saw one of them. I think.
Make a new bank robbery.
I think I've only
saw the
watched
first one.
one of them.
Yeah.
With
and it's only a sick movie because you have a bunch of sick actors in it.
Yeah. It's
You
with,
go, holy fuck, it's Matt Damon. Holy fuck, it's Brad Pitt.
Yeah. It's with what's his name? Clooney.
Clooney, yeah. You go, holy
That's
shit, it's fucking Clooney and fucking Don Cheadle and fucking, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's a fucking sick movie. Well, I mean, it's a good movie too, but.
Yeah. Well, this one, I mean, you already got Ryan Gosling and Mark
bro.
Robbins. I'm interested now. I'm interested.
I'm done.
I'm interested now. You got
like,
the big names.
Ryan Gosling's my favorite actor.
You got the 2 A actors right now, bro. This is the 2 A actors right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah, bro. The trope is over, bro. Like, do something else.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably gonna be great though.
It's probably gonna be fun. But sticking with another sequel that's in the works, Jerry Bruckheimer says National Treasure 3 script
Has been written.
is really good,
Right.
and they are sending it to Nicolas Cage.
heard this. I saw the
Shortly, get it fucking greenlit ASAP.
After his recent movie, Nicolas Cage is back, baby. He's back.
back.
And I definitely would love to see it. Are you fucking kidding me? I would love to see a
Yes,
National Treasure
absolutely.
movie.
What the fuck?
National Treasure was great. And if you disagree, get the fuck out of town.
No, wait. National Treasure wasn't great.
It
National
was
Treasure
the greatest.
1 was a fucking classic.
Yeah.
National Treasure 2 was also a fucking classic.
I agree.
Okay.
Have you seen that story, by the way, of the guy on TikTok? I don't know who was on TikTok. I saw the story on TikTok, though, where he was like, he went to, it was like bring your father to work day or whatever. And then he showed up and was kind of explaining his work. He was like he's like not an anthropologist, but he's like a historic guy, whatever. He has fucking things, you know?
Yeah.
And then they were saying something about National Treasure. I don't know the full story. They were saying something about National Treasure, and he was like, I have the fucking real one. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like they were doing something with National Treasure, and then the kids were bragging about it in his daughter's class or some shit.
Wait, is it the guy with the glasses?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's gray hair.
yeah.
He told the story, right?
Yeah, he's like, this is the fucking.
Yeah, they were saying something about the movie National
Leonardo
Treasure.
fucking wrote on this book. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were saying something about the movie National Treasure, and then he was like, I have the fucking one.
Yeah. I did.
Little child. You fucking 4th grader.
I handle this shit on a daily, bro.
What? Drops it? Those in the fucking face. You just broke he hands it to the kid, makes him drop it. You're under arrest, by the way. That was fucking very valuable information.
Ruined his life.
By the way, call the fucking police.
Seen the
'cause
infomercial
the kid
thing?
broke this shit.
I
National
think
Treasure.
Chris D'Elia talked about it. The infomercial thing where the guy's like,
Yes.
it's like one of a kind.
But he's like shaking, dog.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
No, but what's crazy about it is it just shatters in his hand. Like he's not doing anything about it. He is shaking for sure. He's probably nervous. Like, I don't want
That's
to fucking
not the
break
guy
this
that
shit.
fucking handled the sensitive one of a kind thing.
But it was his shit, though, I think. It was all his stuff.
Yeah, but
He was just like showing it. Yeah. And then the fact that he's like, oh, shit. Like he had a cuss. Like he didn't want to cuss. He was like, oh, shit. So funny. So funny.
Anyways, yes, do that sequel immediately.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to National Treasure. Shout out to Nicolas Cage as well.
And then lastly, we talked about it at the beginning of the show, Ferris Bueller's Day Off is getting a spinoff where Simon and Victor, it's called Simon and Victor's Day Off, where the 2 guys take a joyride in the
Ferris Bueller's dad's car.
Ferris
Ferris
his
Bueller's friend's dad's car.
The Corvette, I believe it's Corvette. Or
Original
Ferrari.
dude's going to be in it? They're going to play the dads.
No, so the guy on TikTok that I sent you the story, he casted Adam Driver and Childish Gambino. I'm like, that's fucking great casting. And then just recast everybody. Recast. Don't put fucking what's his name in it. Ferris Bueller.
What I'm gonna say, because Alan Ruck is still around. He's the best friend.
Yeah.
And so is Matthew Broderick, who is Ferris Bueller himself.
That's his name.
Make them be the dads.
No,
Come on, bro.
No, it's too
Why?
much.
What's that too
Because
much?
he's literally Ferris Bueller. It'd be different if it's like
Yeah, but come on, bro. You know,
No, but
make
it's
him look
supposed-
a little bit different.
it's supposed to be set in the same time period, bro.
That's my point, though. I know the actor is literally
And
Ferris
also,
Bueller,
you
but
see
the point
Ferris
is-
Bueller's dad in the movie.
Do you really?
Yeah, you see him multiple times in the movie.
Never mind. Then.
You don't see. I don't think
You don't see the best friend's dad. For
dad.
sure, you don't see that.
So maybe you could make.
Yeah.
You could make him the dad.
Make Matt Broderick look like the guy who played
I
his
guess
dad.
he looks close enough to him.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of cool, bro.
Nah, that's too much.
Be kinda cool.
Nah. But I think it's a great idea.
So you think they're gonna just have scenes where they drive by or something, and then in the background, like
I think you just recast.
Ferris Bueller's going in the fucking.
You either recast or you do you get people.
You think they're gonna have Ferris Bueller and his best friend like at some point in the movie?
Yeah, but just like. Are you talking about Matthew Broderick, or are you talking about just the characters?
No, they're characters.
Yeah, I think you have their characters, but maybe they're like in the background. You don't really see them. It kind of looks like them.
It's like they drive by and like they're walking into the restaurant. They go for lunch, kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Stuff like that. You know. I think that's cool.
think they're gonna make it like scenes from the movie. Maybe they probably have some deleted scenes in their back pocket. You know?
I'm sure, and then obviously you have to have fucking them in it, cameo somehow. But
that's what I'm saying. It's rough. How you do it? You make them the dads because it's very hard otherwise, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. You got to figure out.
Otherwise.
Figure out.
But you definitely need Matthew Broderick and
cameo for sure.
What's his other guy's name? I fucking said his name.
Alan
Puck, something like that.
Alan.
I don't know.
Rudick. Alan Rudick or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, I think it's a great idea. But that goes into our discussion that we're talking about and reboots.
Yes,
reboots / spin-offs, movies that we want to see with characters that we've seen before.
I feel like I have some good ones. It's also going to be very hard for us to pick the same ones.
I think I got some good ones.
Yeah. So, yeah, top 5. We're not really going to go off of like, oh, this is the 5th. I guess I'll go off like the 5th least favorite of mine, I guess, and then go from there.
Yeah. Okay.
I did hear some good ideas. And I don't want to steal your ideas, but I looked up.
I'm gonna laugh. We're gonna end up having one of the same movies.
No, I just Googled like spin-off movie ideas, right?
Right.
Because I want to get some inspiration. So some ideas that I thought were kind of interesting, like that haven't been done yet. Like Finding Nemo, for example, Crush having his own spin-off movie. Did you do that? One of your ideas? No. Or Mr. Chow in The Hangover. That was a great idea.
Great one. That's a great one. Yeah.
Red in Pineapple Express.
That's a good one.
Incredible idea. So there were some good ideas I Googled and searched for sure.
Those are like 3 of mine.
One of mine that I think is interesting, maybe not super interesting, I guess. Damn, see, this is tough. I don't even know which. I wrote down like 7, by the way. You want to give me yours first?
Okay.
I got to decide.
Starting out with number 5 on mine. Again, not in any particular order, but these are kind of like, if it happens. It's going to go like, if it happens, I'm cool with it. If not, whatever, you know. Mm-hmm. Number 1, either a reboot or you spin off with their child, or I don't know what you want to do with it. Underworld. We need a fucking another Underworld series, but this time do it better. There's better CGI. There's better fucking storytelling. I think it could be way better now.
Yeah.
Either you do with their kid or you do fucking just the same story over again.
Yeah. That early 2000s, whatever, like kind of.
There's enough.
Such a weird time with the vampire Underworld shit.
I mean, it's still going on now. You still have fucking vampire shit and zombies.
It was good, but I'm saying like I just was such a weird time because it was like. Especially looking back at it now, it was like an era,
like extreme, like fucking vampires.
Like, it was just such. It was early 2000s.
And barbed wire tattoos.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're at a club and it's like all fucking dark. Like
everything's
and shit,
techno.
And dudes have like blonde ash hair and like you know.
I think if you do it now, the CGI is way better, and you could tell a really cool story. And I like. The basis of Underworld, I think it could use a revamp for sure.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's a great idea. I think they've already had video games, right? Like off these movies. It just to me, no one's gonna replace the main character, like the girl. I don't remember her name.
Kate Beckinsale.
She's sick as fuck, man. She is.
No, yeah, she was great. But I think you can.
She's great. Obviously, you just get in fuck anybody.
Ariana Grande.
What's her name from Star Wars?
Ray. You said
Daisy Ridley. Yeah.
You said
Ray from Star Wars. I said that's Ray from Star Wars. Ray from Star Wars. Daisy Ridley.
Not bad. Ariana Grande.
I'm
just kidding. I'm fucking around.
How would that even be?
I'm fucking around, bro.
How would that even be a thought?
No, Ray's a good, not bad.
Daisy Ridley.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Margot Robbie.
No, dude.
What? She could do it.
I mean, she could.
That'd be badass, actually. That'd be her first movie. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Margot.
Action star, Margot. Yeah. I think it's prime for a revamp. The people who watched it as teens and as kids and as young adults are now in their 40s and 30s, and you know what I mean?
Like, you're not 40.
No, I'm saying like that generation is a lot older, and you have a younger generation that probably doesn't even know what Underworld is.
For sure.
So definitely a revamp is prime.
I don't know, but Morbius was so ass. I don't think anyone wants to even touch fucking vampire
but it's not
movies
Morbius, bro.
I know. I'm just saying it's very similar.
Make it good. Don't make it bad.
My number 5. I'm just not really happy with this one. Super happy with this one, but I'll say it anyways. I really enjoyed watching Good Boys. I don't remember that movie, Good Boys. It was Seth Rogen written movie. It was these kids in middle school. And
Jacob Tremblay.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, that movie's hilarious. Jacob Tremblay, the main actor.
Okay, sure. I don't remember his actor's name.
He was in Room with Fucking.
He was in what?
He was in Room.
Room, the movie Room. Okay.
With fucking Captain Marvel. What the fuck is her name? Brie Larson.
Brie Larson, sure. Yeah,
Fucking
so
great actor.
I thought that movie was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
and I was like, these kids are fucking super funny. I saw, I think, one of the kids in a new movie coming out soon. I don't know if it's like a scary movie or what, or another comedy. So they're around, they're still acting, obviously. So, maybe they go to high school.
Yeah,
Had a little spin-off of them in high school.
Light work, bro.
Dealing with, like, again, dumb high school shit, smoking weed. Seth Rogen obviously writing again.
Right.
I think he directed that first one, too, actually. The Good Boys.
I don't know if he directed. I think he just produced and wrote.
Yeah, he definitely produced and wrote. So have him on the project again. Them in high school dealing with high school dumb shit. And that modern teenage kids have to deal with because, we've had teenage movies all the time. We always have the high school movies. But this era of like cell phones and stuff, I just don't think it's ever been done right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never watched a movie that I've seen where I'm like, yeah, that's like my generation. Or we had cell phones and Vine and shit. Like, I haven't really seen that.
And
done well.
It's always kind of like corny.
Exactly. It's like I'm on fucking Facebook. I'm addicted to likes. It's like, that's not how we are.
Yeah.
That's not how we were in high school either.
Yeah.
We kind of liked having likes, but no one sat and talked about their likes in a fucking lunch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe it's different now, bro.
Maybe nowadays it's different. That's true. But I'm saying my generation.
Fuck, I sound so old right now.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like, I don't know these kids these days, bro.
You're right. These kids these days are different. They're a fucking different breed, bro. I'm not even lying to you.
Yeah.
I almost dropped to my knees when I found out that I'm considered Generation Z, by the way.
Yeah.
I almost fucking cried. But
also, why did it start so late in the alphabet?
But I say it's... Sure. I say it's BS.
What?
I think my generation from 1995 to 2000, if you were born 95, 99, we're a special generation. Because we're too young for your generation.
It's me, bro.
We're too young for your generation, but we're way too fucking old for these kids, bro. I have no idea what these kids are doing nowadays. I don't.
Right.
I have no idea. TikTok shit, I don't get it. I don't get the TikTok. I don't get Charlie D'Amelio. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I'll never get it. Yeah. So... No, I'm not that generation. Fuck that. You're going to put me in the same generation as them? Fuck that. It's bullshit. I watched Wizards of Waverly Place.
Because Generation Z is what? What is Generation
Z?
Z?
That's me. I'm in it.
No, I know. But I'm saying, what's the...
Yeah, it's 95, I think, to now.
I mean, yeah, basically. So basically everybody... So 22-year-olds?
That's BS, though, bro. I'm telling you right now, you talk to a 21-year-old versus a 24-year-old, it's a big fucking difference, dog. I'm telling you.
It's not.
It is, bro. I watched Wizards of Waverly Place. I watched Hannah Montana. I also watched a little bit of Dragon Ball Z. I watched a little bit of fucking, what's that one?
That's
not
what
Pokemon.
my generation, I think, is.
Pokemon. I watched Pokemon. What else did we watch?
My generation is the perfect mix, I think.
What was the other show we watched? Digimon. We were on that shit, bro. And the kids nowadays know nothing about that shit, bro. Yeah. I lived the 90s a little bit.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I think my generation is the best generation.
I didn't say, I never said, when did I ever say we were better than anybody? All I'm saying is, it's Gen X, what's your generation? Millennial? It's millennials, and then it's fucking...
See, what the fuck is that bitch shit? Because it's Gen X.
Gen X,
so
millennials.
Millennial?
No. Yeah. Gen X. Dad's Gen X. Our parents are Gen X.
Yeah. Millennials.
What
the fuck?
It's baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z.
No, Generation Y. Isn't there Generation Y?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Skip the
it's
letter.
All stupid.
That's me. Y. I'm Y, baby. Right there. 95 and then 99.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think mine had the mix of everything. I think
the best generation was our parents.
No,
I still say
dude,
this.
No.
If you were born in 19...
They don't get technology. They don't get technology. We get technology.
No, but this is the thing, though.
I'm saying we get a mix of everything.
You're born in 1975.
We got the old school shit. We still use cassette players. We still fucking...
For example...
Had VCRs and shit. You know what I mean?
For example, you're born in 1975.
Yeah.
You had to go to high school with fucking no electronics, no computers, no fucking... no cell phones, just vibes, bro. Just vibes. And then lived through the fucking 80s. You saw Michael Jordan. And then all of a sudden you see the first computer. You have all these jobs that explode around that time. And then you go and now you're 40, 50 years old and you have a cell phone. Yeah, you don't get it to the point where we get it, but our parents are on their fucking phones all day, every day.
Nah, bro. They're on Facebook. They're on one app.
But still... They got the best of both worlds because they're in your 50s.
We got the best of everything, bro.
In your 50s, you're not fucking walking around with a cane. You're still moving around doing shit and also have social media. So I just think that's cool, man. You're able to live out the best years with no cell phones. Because for me, cell phones kind of deteriorated my fucking childhood a little bit.
Nah, bro.
Cell phones suck dick, bro. They suck. I'm on my phone all day, every day, bro. I can't even step outside. I don't even breathe oxygen
Some
anymore.
people go, yeah, I quit social media. I go, how? What do you do?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I hate that shit, though. I want to quit myself. But I got to know what's going on with these fucking Ferris Bueller spinoffs.
We're just on weird tangents today. We're on weird tangents.
But anyways, that's the best generation. So
don't
good
agree.
boys. Give me a movie. Give me a movie spin-off where these kids are in high school.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be my generation. It could be Gen Z.
That
but
movie's so fucking funny,
I
bro.
want to see these kids struggle with
Same actors.
everything.
Bring back the exact same actors.
Everything of that comes with high school.
Yeah, I agree. Moving on to my number 4. This is a spin-off series. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite comic book movies. One of my favorite fucking actors of all time.
All right, bro. Say the movie.
Logan. But I want a spin-off with X-23 with Laura, his daughter.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Bring her back.
We all wanted that. We all want that.
Yes, bring her back. I wanted her own story. It's not going to happen because Marvel has X-Men now.
Yeah, and it's completely different people, and they're not going to consider
so
it.
unfortunate, but I love that actress. I thought she was so amazing in
She
that
did great.
movie.
She did great.
And
The connection with her and Logan had too was fucking incredible.
And I wanted to see more of her story.
Yeah, 100%.
She's like the new Wolverine, like
And she was
And
a
it would
child.
be
and-
sick if Marvel was like, yeah, you're just the new Wolverine. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
bring you onto Marvel, but that's not gonna happen.
I want to actually look up real quick to see how old is she nowadays.
That movie's so. I want to say she would be
Logan cast. So
because I think she was like 11 when that movie came out, so she's probably like 16 now.
X-23. Her name is Daphne Keene.
Yep.
She is currently 17 years old.
Yeah, like it came out a while ago too.
Yeah. So I really do think she could probably still kill it. She just looks a little young still.
Yeah, but she's supposed to be like you could just set it after however many years. They say fucking it's been 10 years or whatever, you know.
She's
or
a British Spanish
6
actor.
years or whatever. But she was great, and I want to see more of that story. You know,
Yeah, no,
I
for
want to
sure.
see more of her story.
I just kind of want to see, I guess, because we were able to see X-Men story through Hugh Jackman. But we were obviously he was older when he started it, so to have a chance to have a 17-year-old actor to be able to start this story of like she was in connection with the former X-Men Wolverine, and now she's gonna have her own story from when she's a kid growing up and dealing with these difficult
New
things
powers
and new powers. The only problem is that it was based in the future. Logan was.
Yeah,
So it's like that whole
whatever,
universe.
multiverse. She came out of different fucking
You know?
universe.
I just think that whole universe you have to kind of now play
fine.
with that, and that'd be hard. So, yeah.
After like a certain point, you just go, yeah, it's a movie, guy. It's movies.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Moving on to my fourth one. I think this is an interesting one. Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro. Now, if you guys haven't seen the original Taxi Driver, 1970, whatever it came out.
Yeah.
You fucking talking to me. You talking to me. Classic movie.
Yeah.
He gets away with, spoiler. He gets away with murder, bro.
Yeah.
He gets away with fucking murder. So I was thinking you have something where he's still a fucking taxi driver, as old as he is now, Robert De Niro is.
Right.
Just making some money, just lived his life through New York, and the cops come knocking.
And he's
DNA
like,
evidence
does he go,
shit.
like, on the run.
Yeah, like he goes on the run, starts freaking out. And because like he was able to keep it together, he got it out of his system, killing people and shit.
Right.
He got it out of his system. He got to keep it together for all these fucking years, and the cops come back to him, and he starts fucking freaking out again, bro.
That's actually pretty.
You know what I'm
interesting.
saying?
That's not a bad. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he
Come
kind
back
of just
years later. He's
DNA
about to retire.
evidence,
Last year, fucking taxi driving. He's about
Yeah,
to retire.
DNA evidence is better, and they were for some reason still hunting down these, even though it was. That's the only thing though.
They hunt down coke
Why
cases
would
all the time.
cops? Yeah, why would cops hunt down this cold case of? They're like coke dealers and shit. You know, it's like the guys he's fucking. They're like.
I mean, it's still murder though.
They're like
It's
pimps and shit. You know.
Yeah, it's still murder though.
It's still murder, but I don't think they give a fuck that much. They don't
Yeah,
go
but who
that
cares?
hard. They don't hold on to
Yeah,
cold
but who
cases that
cares?
hard.
It's a
you
movie.
know?
Again, it's a
Yeah.
movie. Who cares?
That was my only thought. My only pause on that is that they don't give a fuck about cold cases when you're murdering fucking. They just don't. That's the truth about murdering like people who are criminals. But figure some way out, somehow. Maybe you haven't written in the story too that he kind of saved that girl though. He accidentally saved that girl from prostitution. I don't even know if you remember the movie, but
I haven't seen it.
this
in a long
girl that he's kind of with or whatever, following around and stuff. He kind of saves her from like this prostitution situation, and she goes back home, and it's this whole thing. He's like this hero basically, and even though he just went on a murder fucking rampage basically on accident, he accidentally becomes a hero basically. That's what the movie is. So if you can figure out some way where either the girl
time. No,
something
it's fine, dude.
happens,
It's murder. He murdered somebody.
Yeah, I agree.
And they
murder a couple people,
yeah.
and they found him
Yeah.
DNA evidence.
They found DNA
and they come out, and
evidence
he starts fucking freaking out, and
yeah,
goes on
goes
fucking
on the run.
Yeah.
And then he's fucking Liam Neeson.
But it is tough because you got to go back and watch that movie because it's not like that's what his character is, anyways. But it's interesting. I thought it was interesting.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Classic movie. It's been enough time where you go, oh fuck, this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what? What? Robert De Niro's
What
in
happened
another
with that
taxi
guy's-
driver?
yeah.
Even just following his life. What happened after? Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So moving on to number 3. Mine's not as fucking dark as Josh's, but
Sorry.
I have School of Rock.
Oh, that's
School
a
of Rock
good
2,
one.
bro.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Back in the Habit or whatever.
So are we gonna have Jack Black.
Jack Black
teaching?
back. Jack Black back.
Now is he teaching Gen Z or is he just a rock guy?
I don't know. You do another like emergency sub situation, but obviously they know he's fucking not a teacher, or maybe
Or is
he
he a
becomes
full-time teacher?
Yeah, like he becomes a teacher.
He's a full-time teacher, and he's just like a shitty teacher. He doesn't give a fuck anymore. And then his homie or his brother, was his brother? Ned? What's Ned to him?
He's your friend, old bandmate, best friend.
So his friend Ned goes, "Hey man, what the fuck have you become? You don't even give a fuck about your students anymore."
Yeah, or not even that. No,
You know?
no. He just like doesn't care anymore about like anything.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like a boring, kind of like lazy
Substitute still. Oh, he should still be a substitute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a sub. He kind of just like
Doesn't work at the same school anymore, different school, just going around. And then
because kids grew up and they
he somehow reminded one of the students that he taught has a kid in his class, and he's reminded of that. And then the guys even because probably the kid who's the guitar kid.
Yeah.
He's him. It's him.
Right.
His kid's in his class. Like, hey man, what the fuck happened to you?
Yeah. Used to be cool,
Used to be cool, man. And that fucking triggers something.
Yeah, something. I don't know. You fucking make it. Yeah, bro. School of Rock 2, bro.
School of Rock 2.
Bring back Jack.
Jack, bring him back black.
And bring back as many people as you can. Miranda Cosgrove, all the bass player.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
To help them out, even just like their kids
and then
are
just do another fucking band, like do another band competition.
We can use some rock in our lives now,
or it's a legit battle of the bands for schools,
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of ways you can go.
Maybe he's the band director at a school.
Yeah, or he's like
fucking genius.
He created that program, School of Rock program, where it's like, because that's at the end of that's at the end.
Yeah, he has his own like the School of Rock. But I'm saying like he becomes a band teacher, orchestra teacher, or whatever. You know
I was gonna say maybe he creates a program where it's like a school specifically band.
Yeah, band
competitions.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Something you can figure it out.
Sure.
But
That reminded me, by the way.
do it.
He could never do Nacho Libre again. That sucks because
no, he can.
He couldn't.
He can.
How? People would cancel him.
They explained his character. His mom was white, went to Mexico, had him with him, so he's half.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. So he's Mexican, but he's also white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyways, that's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Yes.
Shout out to Jack
2,
Black.
bro.
That's a classic movie, by the way.
School of Rock.
See, this is what we're talking about.
Came out in 2003, bro.
Ask me. Tell me this. Google School of Rock.
Okay.
Let me see the Rotten Tomatoes score. Because if the critics have given it less than a 70%, which is disrespectful as is, if it's less than a 70 for the critic score, fuck critic scores forever.
Okay. School of Rock. Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, wow.
40. I give it a 40.
92%.
Audience rating?
Audience rating is 64%.
Oh, what?
That's bullshit,
Shout out
bro.
to the critics.
That's a fucking
coming in
straight up
clutch for us.
Classic, bro.
L to the audience members who voted
what the
fucking
fuck? Who's
lower.
watching this shit?
Who's reviewing it? Obviously not us. I would give you a 10 out of 10.
It's such a classic. I mean,
classic
you know it's a classic because like it's always on TV. It's like you see it all the time.
I could watch it. You know what? I'm watching it tonight. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
So, okay, here's a review. School of Rock just doesn't rock.
Wow.
It has no appetite for destruction, no raw power. It's like late White Snake, tidied up, overproduced. Jack Black is not, sad to say, Jack White.
Wow. You're a nerd.
What the fuck?
You're a nerd. Whoever you are, you're a nerd. And I don't like
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. So, anyways, School of Rock's a legendary classic movie, and if you disagree, get the fuck out of town. All right, moving on to my next one. I said what? Good Boy. I said Taxi Driver. My next movie, I'll go with this one. A regular human being spinoff in the Marvel Universe. Just a regular schmegular Ryan Reynolds or some type of fucking big actor living in their lives.
Comedy, obviously. Comedy.
Yes. Comedy movie, living their lives in a Marvel universe. Obviously, you have to get it signed off by Marvel somehow. So I want cameos from like fucking Chris Evans or like, Robert Downey Jr. Like something. It doesn't have to be, maybe base it in between a timeline where like this is in between Iron Man and like some other fucking movie, whatever.
Right.
And it's just some dude, regular schmegular dude living in downtown, wherever, New York.
Yeah.
And they fucking live on the same block of Doctor Strange. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Because someone's got to live on the same block as Doctor Strange.
Yeah, like how
and
the
so
fuck
you got
do they
them
deal with all the
working, cleaning up after destruction. They Ryan Reynolds. Because I'm picturing Ryan Reynolds, but let's picture some other regular schmegular. John Krasinski, maybe.
Seth Rogen.
He was also in it. Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen type dude.
Yeah.
Gets out to fucking, take his girl on a date and just fucking, boom, Hulk smashes his car.
Yeah, that would be really sick.
We'll walk today, I guess. You know what I mean? Like little jokes like that. And it's really try to be your best and make it some heartfelt kind of movie. Or, whatever. There's a bunch of ways you can go with it. Maybe somehow Seth Rogen's character, whoever the actor is character, has to help them somehow. Has to help Doctor Strange or some shit,
They should make it so that you find out at some point, like, without something that he did, like...
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine Seth Rogen accidentally fucking, fix some shit or got in the way, for something, and all of a sudden, chain reaction, save the world. You know?
Like
something like that.
Yeah.
It'd be you have to really think about this one,
right?
And have a lot. But
Marvel has great writers. If you if you
take time with it could even be a show. You know what I mean? I think.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of ways that you could go with it.
Regular schmegular human being in the Marvel universe.
Okay, this one I already have an idea for it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about the title.
Okay.
Because I'm like, do you do Step Brothers stepfathers?
Okay.
Or you just do stepfathers. Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly.
Yeah, I definitely thought about this
back.
one. I definitely thought about this one.
But you just thought of a sequel, right?
I just didn't know what to think. I definitely thought spinoff, but how? Do you follow his brother? Right? Derek? Do you follow Derek's family or something? It wouldn't be funny enough. Wouldn't be entertaining.
No, I'm just
a big
saying.
Draw to me.
Straight up, either not a reboot, but sequel. They're dads now.
Yeah, straight up sequel.
Yeah. They're dads.
100%. Yeah.
They're dads now. Now, I don't know if you make them literal stepfathers or you just call it stepfathers and that's like...
Yeah. And the whole point is stepfathers, brothers? No. Stepbrothers, fathers?
Stepbrothers.
Our fathers.
Stepfathers. Something, I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, because I would assume you just connect it where like they obviously love each other. They're so close. They decide to have families together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think you just call it stepfathers.
And they have families together.
Stay with me.
That's it.
I can just delete the fucking picture.
Or you make some funny ass shit.
You do this, but they have families now.
Or you do some funny ass shit and you call it stepfathers. Yeah. And when you try to wonder why the fuck would they call it be stepfathers, they go and because of the way they fucking are, they're dorks. They never change. The girls that they had babies with, or maybe they adopted with, just were like, nah, fuck that. We don't want to be with you anymore. Yeah. And they're like, their dumbasses were like, let's get married. Fuck it. And we're stepfathers. Because they both would be stepfathers makes
a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying? And they're not like...
Let's just fucking be together.
Yeah.
Let's just both be together.
You know what, dude? No one loves me the way you do.
Right.
No one loves me the way you do. And they're like...
Let's just fucking get married.
Yeah, let's get married.
That's hilarious.
And then they talk to their families about it, and their fucking moms and dads, they want to be...
So their stepfather, yeah.
They're like...
That's genius.
They're like, oh, why would you guys get married? You guys, married people have to have sex with each other and stuff. Like, no, they don't. They start fucking arguing that shit, make jokes about it.
You definitely could do a joke of like... Well, now because we're stepbrothers and we're both fathers, so now we're stepfathers.
Yeah. But they would literally be stepfathers if they had kids separately and got married.
Fuck with it.
They'd be someone else's stepfather.
Do it.
I like that.
Ferrell.
So they basically live together. They're married, quote unquote, and they have kids together. Separate kids.
Yeah.
They're living their lives, taking care of their
fucking
kids.
Shenanigans.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Genius. I'm a fucking genius. Book it.
Doubt it ever happens, but for sure.
No, I doubt it.
Moving on to one that's a little more, I guess I get more serious as we go up a little more now. This one I think is really interesting. Now, I don't know if I would call it a sequel or maybe a spinoff, but Apocalypto. Now, if you haven't seen Apocalypto,
holy fuck.
It's a fucking intense ass movie, so warning you if you haven't seen it. But it's a great movie.
Yeah. Not even fucking... There's not even that many words spoken in this movie.
No.
Amazing.
It's an incredible movie. It's fucking crazy. It's very intense. Again, I'm warning you now if you haven't seen it. It's a very intense movie. But the idea would be... Maybe you're not following the dude who survives in Apocalypto, but you're kind of basing it in that... I just want a movie that's kind of similar feel to what we saw, but based around the pilgrims coming into
right, or whoever was coming to conquer or whatever.
Yeah, to come to conquer that land.
Spoiler alert.
You're kind of focusing on that.
I mean, it doesn't really have to do much with the movie, but at the end of the movie, you see boats coming.
Yes, you see boats coming in, and
they're like, "Holy fuck!"
And the two main the main character and his wife are kind of considering even to talk to them, maybe to approach them and ask for help or go with them. So the idea would be you just kind of follow more of that. It's almost like imagine making a movie of like Christopher Columbus type shit, Because the truth is, we don't call it, at least in Los Angeles, right? We don't call it Christopher Columbus Day anymore. We call it National Indigenous Day,
yeah.
People's Day. And the reason for that is because what really happened, when dudes like Christopher Columbus came over to conquer, they really had some dark stuff happen.
Right.
So I just want a real dark, true telling story of what happened. Because that's kind of what happens in Apocalypto. It's just really telling you the reality of the situation between these indigenous people when they were living in tribes and stuff. This is their reality. They were living in villages, and sometimes they would just get attacked. And
it's like you said, it doesn't have to be the main actor from.
Yes, I don't need it to be necessarily connected to Apocalypto. I just want it to be this similar, not just a similar vibe to it. I want the real hard and truth of what happened when conquerors came, to conquer these lands. So let's see what happened. Because I don't think anyone's ever made movies to tell the truth and dark truth of the history.
Yeah, for sure.
Of America. So
I mean, because that's not supposed to be America, is it?
I don't know if it's supposed to be America, but it definitely, just generally speaking,
It's like the vibe.
Yeah. Okay, it's probably not America though, because they have like Mayans in it. The Mayan.
So maybe they
have the Mayan pyramids, and then they have where they sacrifice them and stuff.
Yeah.
So just in general, it's the Americas.
Yeah, Americas.
So
yeah.
just in general speaking, I wanted the truth again of like when the Spaniards came and conquered lands, what really happened, what went down,
Right.
That's basically what Apocalypto is. How indigenous tribes lived.
Yeah, yeah.
And the reality.
No, it's a great idea. I like that idea a lot. It's like you said, just say that idea.
Yeah.
You can say it's part of the Apocalypto universe or whatever.
Doesn't have to be. Yeah.
Doesn't have to be that actor, but you know, same kind of
for sure.
vibe.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
My number one. It is my favorite movie of all time. Do you know what my favorite movie is?
I wonder if this is. I think I know what your favorite movie is, and I think we have the same one. Number one.
At number one?
Yeah, I'm not even lying to you.
Fuck off. No.
Let's see what your favorite movie is. Wait, let me guess. Your favorite movie. Can I say my guess?
Yeah, I guess.
No, because if I do, then it's going to tell the thing, right?
I don't think you know it because I don't think we would have the same one.
Your favorite movie of all time is Forrest Gump?
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump's son?
Yes. Forrest Gump's son. I told you you were going to have one, bro. Number one. That's perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Forrest Gump 2.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Because he's Forrest Gump 2.
I mean, Forrest Gump Jr.
Yeah, Forrest Gump Jr. Or just say Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump 2.
Forrest Gump second?
Yeah. Forrest Gump 2.
So the reason why I thought about this, because I looked it up and I was like, okay, Tom Hanks still around acting. I think the wife who plays Jenny is still around. I don't know if she's not a wife, I guess. I don't know if they got married, but.
She died. It doesn't matter. She died.
She dies in the movie?
Yes. What the fuck? She dies. Yeah, that's how the movie ends.
Does she die?
She dies, bro. That's my favorite movie of all time. You think I don't know the ending of that movie?
Are you sure?
Yes, she dies.
How does she die? Oh, she tells
has
him.
AIDS. She has AIDS.
She tells him that, yeah.
And she
Was
never
her
says
funeral and
she has
shit?
AIDS. No, you see him at her gravesite.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's talking to her and he leaves her a note from her son, and then he takes the son to school.
Let me just make sure I let everybody know. I've seen this movie multiple times. Okay,
it's my favorite movie.
Throughout the ending.
Literally, yeah, it's my favorite movie.
Great movie, but yeah, I want to see a movie where we see how Forrest Gump's doing, obviously, or me. You know what? At the end of the day, the truth is, it is very possible that Tom Hanks doesn't want to make the movie. So you could also say Forrest Gump passed away. Very sad. But we start the movie with Forrest Gump Jr. at the fucking gravesite.
Yeah. At the tree.
Almost dropped my mic, literally.
Yeah, at the tree where
Jenny passed
there's
and the
two
mom.
now headstones instead of just one.
Yes.
And then we just see his son go on fucking shenanigans.
Yeah. His son go on shenanigans and see the kid that was raised by Forrest Gump,
Yeah.
And I don't need him to be similar to Forrest Gump because obviously
he's not in the movie. Yeah, he's not in the movie. He because that's the whole scene. He's like, he asks like, is he like me or is he?
Yeah, exactly. So he's not mentally challenged at all or anything. So it's really just following the life. And the interesting thing is, I think it's a child growing up under Forrest Gump, right, and his morals and his mindset of like, he has a very interesting mindset.
But what I'm saying is like, I think it would still be interesting that basically like his son gets into the same type of shenanigans that
exactly.
But we could do from the 2000s to now or whatever. Or
however old he would be, or maybe he's just older.
Because like obviously there's, he can be involved in stuff that's happened in the past 20 years.
Mm-hmm. What I would
music and all that stuff.
What I would be interested in actually, so like if you do the right math, I'm sure he would probably be in his 30s, right?
Yeah.
Maybe even you have him in his 30s, right? He's visiting his father's grave or whatever, and his mother's grave, and then it's him living his life, like maybe going around the same neighborhood, right? Because he just came back to visit the grave site, and he's in around the same neighborhood, and people are all telling him about how great his dad was, or there's memorabilia everywhere and stuff, or like whatever it is, right, that people are talking about how great his dad was or how cool his dad was, and he hates it. Maybe he loves his dad.
No. I think that's what it is. I think
maybe he hates it too. He hates attention.
that's what it is.
Hates that he can't live up to his dad.
You start him, he pulls up a chair to their grave sites, and he goes, "Hey, mom and dad, I know I've been gone for a while, but you'll never guess, or but I have a story to tell you."
Yeah.
And then he just starts telling all the adventures that he's been on, like how Forrest Gump is doing it in the original movie. He's on the bus bench, and you just fucking do a movie like that. And then same thing, he gets into all these fucking crazy shit.
I need that one line that obviously he brings a box of chocolates for his parents and his life.
Obviously you fix that in there, but
damn, that'd be a great fucking movie, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Either he hates
feel good.
Yeah.
But it's just like the idea that also his son had just this crazy luck as well.
Well, I mean, maybe not luck, but like, to me, it's kind of like that empowering thing of like, people just, people live crazy fucking lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go through a lot of shit. And he just went through a lot of shit and maybe his dad raised him to be down to go on adventures, and stuff. And so, yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm like crying already right now.
No, that'd be super dope.
I think it's a good idea.
You have to get to nitty gritty and write down details that were from the original movie and like really, really take your time with the script on this one.
Right.
Because you obviously don't want to fuck it up. But I think it could be another one of the greatest movies of all time. Because in my opinion, I don't know if Forrest Gump's definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. But I just think in general, it's one of the greatest movies of all time, if not the greatest.
Yeah. It's one of the greatest.
I think it might be the greatest.
I think it's my favorite, so I say it's the greatest. But
you saw top 100 IMDb's top 100 movies of all time?
I'd probably say The Godfather is the greatest movie of all time.
They say that. I want my girlfriend to watch it.
It's probably the greatest movie of all time. I heard somebody say, "Oh, Godfather's overrated. It's fucking boring." I'm like,
I don't know, man.
Godfather's probably the greatest movie of all time. It's not my favorite, but it's one of the greatest of all time.
I could watch it any day.
Yeah, I agree.
I love it. I love The Godfather.
Same with Forrest Gump, though. Forrest Gump, I could watch it
any day,
7 days a week.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
Yeah.
So shout out to Forrest Gump. I think that'd be incredible. It's funny that we have the same number one, but it's also probably a thought that not only us have thought of, other people have probably thought of it.
It's because it's just a perfect
Don't make it. Make the fucking movie.
Because you know how he fucking Elvis visits him when he's a kid. Like you could do the same story.
Ed Sheeran.
Something. I don't know about Ed Sheeran, but like,
Why not Ed Sheeran?
What's another? I was thinking Justin Bieber, but I'm like, that's
Ed Sheeran. That's cool.
Who's another like legendary guy?
Ed Sheeran, bro. Ed Sheeran used to be in the streets. It's
no, dude, no.
He went to fucking Europe.
But I'm saying,
and during his Europe trip, he fucking met Ed Sheeran.
The reason why it's funny in the original movie is because it's Elvis. Elvis is fucking legendary.
You've heard the story of Ed Sheeran. I mean, come on. Let's not disrespect Ed Sheeran now.
He's not Elvis, dude.
He's not Elvis, but he's legendary. I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be the same level. It doesn't have to be the same level. Obviously, what the fuck? You want him to meet Drake? You want him to find Drake on the streets of Toronto? Come on, bro. It's not going to happen, right?
No, not Drake, but like...
That's what I'm saying. So what
Beyonce
I'm saying...
or something, you know what I mean?
Come on, bro. The odds, though. They didn't even agree to be in the fucking movie. That's what I'm saying. Ed Sheeran would definitely be down.
The actual Beyonce. They didn't get the actual Elvis.
Ed Sheeran would be down, and one of the storylines could be Forrest Gump Jr. flies to UK just to fucking explore and go on adventures, and he is the one who discovers fucking Ed Sheeran. Just like in the movie, Forrest Gump's the one that teaches Elvis dance. And this one, he just gives him money and he goes, "Wow, you're a fucking really good singer." And then somehow accidentally discovers Ed Sheeran. Because Ed Sheeran wasn't on the street before. Singing on the streets.
I don't know about Ed Sheeran.
It's a good story, bro. Come on. Why are you fucking being a dick?
Just really fuck with Ed Sheeran, I guess.
I do. I saw him. I watched the show Modern Love. I told you, right? He's in the show.
Fucking why.
Out of nowhere.
That's why.
That's why he came into my mind for sure, yeah.
No, it's got to be someone who's like...
Taylor Swift.
Nah.
You're going to say Taylor Swift,
bro.
who sold the most tickets ever, or sold out Staples Center the most, has a banner in Staples Center right now as we speak, isn't as legendary as Elvis? You're just overhyping Elvis now at this point.
No.
Taylor Swift's probably as legendary as Elvis.
No.
In the conversation.
Globally, no.
Taylor Swift's huge, bro.
She's huge, but she's not Elvis, bro.
What, you want me to say BTS, bro? He finds BTS?
No, dude,
Jake.
no.
What? Who would you even consider as legendary as Elvis? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to think, bro.
You wouldn't think of anybody because at this point, their story's not said and done. Yeah. But I also think you're overhyping Elvis a little bit. No disrespect to Elvis. Elvis is fucking great. But it was a different era. That's why you're thinking that. You're thinking Michael Jackson right now. Which Elvis wasn't in fucking Forrest Gump, so you could definitely do Michael Jackson still.
Yeah, but problematic, I think. I don't think they do Michael Jackson.
Sure, I guess. Or you can do...
I'm trying to think about modern artists he's like a legend.
Well, because you were saying maybe the 90s.
Like, who's like the fucking... Who can sell out stadiums, bro? You know what I mean?
Taylor fucking Swift has a banner in Los Angeles that says she sold out so many times.
She shouldn't have
I'm saying she does, though. So obviously she's bigger than we think.
Anyways, okay.
Ed Sheeran.
Too deep. That's a great idea. Forrest Gump 2. It's not Ed Sheeran. Forrest Gump 2.
The Weeknd. It's not legendary
it's
enough,
not.
man.
I mean, maybe you just don't have legendary artists like that anymore.
Yeah, it's true. Early 2000s.
That's why I said Justin Bieber, because I'm like, Justin Bieber's the biggest artist.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What does he teach Justin Bieber to do then? Yeah,
They
I don't
were
know.
fucking classmates.
He starts singing, baby, baby, baby.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, shout out to that idea.
That is our top 5 reboots / spinoffs / sequels that we want to happen. Let us know down below or on Twitter, media_mixtape, if you guys like them. What are your ideas? Well, sequels that you guys want to see, spinoffs that you guys want to see?
Spinoff,
It's a fucking hard list to get together.
Very hard.
Very hard. So
I looked at every fucking movie I've seen in the last 2 fucking years.
I was just blanking on movies that
Yeah.
I've seen. I'm like,
I have a
seen that movie?
list. I watched a movie list, 45 movies in 45 days. I only watched like 38, I think, but
Yeah.
I did that when the pandemic started and killed it. I looked at every one of those movies. I was like, yeah, none of them. There are classic movies that I watched.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I made sure I watched movies that I have never seen before that are considered classics.
But there's
The
definitely-
Pianist, for example.
There's definitely a lot where you go,
Who the fuck would want to spin off of The Pianist? You can't even. What would you
yeah,
even
that's
spin
what I'm
off?
saying. There's definitely something you go, yeah, but there's no characters I want to
Yeah, how would you? How would I even?
That story's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but yeah, let us know down below on Twitter, media_mixtape. If you guys want to follow us directly, I'm OBJack, OBEEJAC. You can follow Josh
At Josh__G, 2 H's and 2 E's. It should be right here in front of me. If not, it's in the description wherever you're watching or listening.
Yes, everything else is going to be linked below wherever you're watching or listening. That is going to do it for this week's Music and Movies episode, and we will talk to you guys next week.
Peace.